You don't think Jillian Breezeball wants to re-sign Steven Stamkos? 100% he wants him back there. But he is going to be 34 years old. He doesn't probably know where the cap's going to go just yet, so that's why he probably couldn't offer him anything, in my opinion. But I hope they find a way to get it done, and if they don't, I'm sure there'll be teams lining up to take Stammer because he can still fire the puck, make your power play better, and still competes.
Yeah, no, and listen, these teams now, when you're building your team, and we bring this up, but it's a copycat league, right? And Steven Stamkos and the Tampa Bay Lightning for years have been a team that everyone looks at and says, well, how are they built? How do we keep up with these guys? Well, it starts in net, and you got Vasilevsky making 9.5, and then Kucherov and Point both also making 9.5, and then Sergachev and Hedman below them in the mid-8s. So these guys are, their team, it's okay. Are we keeping our captain? And if so, will he take a deal that's maybe less than these guys? I mean, he still got 55 points last year.
Yeah.
And he still can score 30 goals with his eyes closed. Can he stay healthy? I think if he stays healthy, Obes, and he has a good, start to this year, the team's going to go, okay, are our core group of guys healthy as they get older? Do we have another couple year push? And then will Steven Stamkos take a 4 or 5 year deal? I don't know. Like, he probably deserves more, Obes. He probably deserves 6, 7, 8 years. To me is a little long for a guy at 33. What is he, 33 years old?
Yeah.
That to me, going into his 40s, I don't know if he's going to get that. But, can you offer him 8 bananas for 4 years to keep him around when all these guys are still healthy? You have another push.
Yeah.
You might be able to squeeze that sort of deal.
Yeah, and the way they do it, like they lengthen it out, and then on the back end, right, you hope maybe he goes, well, you don't hope, but he goes on long-term IR, right? There's ways to do it where, and this is why Jillian Breezeball is such a good GM, that you give him that 8-year deal like you're talking about, and maybe they make it like, front heavy or however they're going to do it, and then they just slowly, as Stammer kind of winds down, he doesn't play, right?
Yeah.
And that brings down and I think like somehow, this is above my pay grade, but brings down the average, the AAV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I think Stammer should probably take a little bit of a haircut because, he's been in Tampa his whole career. We all know about the state taxes. And here's another reason. His estimated career earnings right now is at $99 million. So, I think if they went up to him, I'm shocked they didn't talk a little bit over the offseason, but I think Stammer would take a little bit of a haircut to stay in Tampa, finish career there. He's going to have his jersey retired there. He's already made almost 100 bananas. But I was shocked to hear, and I'm glad, I wanted to say this up. I'm glad that he came out and was honest and said, listen, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't have a conversation. That's the type of stuff that I think players, especially like Steven Stamkos, tell us how you feel, be honest, and let the fans of the Lightning know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. But there's got to be a reason for it, right? There's no, yes, is it upsetting? Yes, he's the captain. Yes, he deserves probably having a chat. But I mean, they're probably focused on, Breezeball's a good GM. He's been there. He's honest guy. I think Coop's an honest guy. I think their whole team, they look at each other and there's a lot of respect amongst that room. Yeah, he probably just caught in conversation with the reporter and ended up saying, yeah, you know what? There's been no talk.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of shocked because I wanted to talk. But quite frankly, like that aside, I got another year of hockey here. Let's play some hockey. I know things are going to get taken care of. Like, I'm not worried. Is he worried? Fuck no.
Not with $99 million.
No, he's not worried. Yes, would he have loved a phone call that he didn't have to initiate this summer that says, hey, you're our captain. We want to keep you here. What are you looking for? Yeah, but that's not always like the case.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I think he's probably a little bit shocked because the guys that they have kept in Tampa, they have rewarded with long-term deals. The guys we said they had to let go, hard cap era that we're in. I don't know, but I know this. Nikita Kucherov career earnings. Do you want to take a guess at what it is? It's less. It's a lot less than Stammer.
65.
Wow, good guess. 58.
Wow.
So I guess what I'm getting to is Stammer, and well deserved. He's made a lot of dough. So I would like to see him Hedman $70 million. I'd like to see him stick there and maybe take a little bit of a haircut and figure it out. But
for sure,
because when you think of Tampa Bay Lightning, you think of Steve Stamkos.
I think it's a 95% chance he's staying there.
Yeah, he is. I like him stirring the pot though, right? And getting it again. Hey, what's going on here? I'm just a little surprised.
Well, he deserves to.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a guy that's like, oh, Stammer just went off in the media and said it's Stammer. Guy's fucking earned his right to speak.
If you don't sign with the Tampa Bay Lightning and you're Steven Stamkos, I mean, I've saw some stuff on X and Instagram, a lot of rumblings about the New York Rangers. A lot of Rangers fans saying they would love to have him there.
There'll be a lot of rumblings everywhere for this guy. Are we kidding me? Steven Stamkos.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave there, though. He's got a great pad there. I mean, listen, everybody, Killer obviously signed out here with the Ducks. when he retires, he's going back to Tampa. I think the big rig's going to go back. I mean, they have a great thing there, and when you win a championship, you don't want to leave. So, like you said, I think it will get done.